So my name is Julie. I'm the creator of this project, and I felt that I'd be a strong interviewee just because I'm in an interracial relationship.
Okay, what is your name?
Julia.
Where are you from?
I moved here from Hawaii.
What do you think your personal significance is in you being interviewed?
Like I said, I'm in an interracial relationship. I've been in a few before, but being in Hawaii, there's a lot of diversity there, so I didn't really see the racial profiling that you do here.
Okay, what are your overall thoughts on the racial profiling and discrimination?
I honestly didn't think about it much until I got into my most recent relationship, where about, 6 months ago, someone called my boyfriend the N-word, and I broke down crying, and I thought it was pretty serious, where he kind of just handled it well and said that you just have to walk away and, kind of be strong on your own. But to me, I kind of wanted to speak up and get the word out, and that's kind of what my project is about.
Do you think these topics connect to police brutality?
Definitely. I think races are targeted, for sure. Doing this project, it even just confirmed that even more with my facts. It said that about 50% of African Americans go to jail for the same crimes as whites, but for longer.
Okay, have you ever been a victim of either or witnessed either?
No, I have not.
Do you think a difference is being made?
Honestly, I think there's movements towards a difference being made, but I still think that people witness it every day. I just had a student at UNC witness it just a few weeks ago. My name is Julie, and I'm doing a project for my multicultural studies class, specifically focusing on the African American community. Racial profiling and discrimination are still very present. We need to continue to get the word out. I've chosen you to be an interviewee. Do I have your permission to use your video for my project?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with your name.
Samuel Long.
And where are you from?
Greeley, Colorado.
What do you think your personal significance is in being interviewed?
Because I'm African American and there's not a lot of African Americans here in the community of Greeley.
What are your overall thoughts on racial profiling and discrimination?
Well, obviously, I have a very strong opinion about it. I grew up in an all-white family, and I don't like being racially profiled, obviously, and I've been racially profiled all my life, and I just was racially profiled last semester in Fort Collins, and just with everything that's been going on in the world, that it just keeps getting worse. So obviously I have strong opinions and thoughts about it.
Is there a specific instance where you've been racially profiled that you still remember to this day?
In high school I got called the N-word, so I got in a fight with this kid, and I got suspended from school, but that was obviously something important and big that, obviously you don't ever solve problems with fighting or violence, but obviously I was raged and angry because I got called that. And then just recently when we went to Fort Collins, some guy was just saying ignorant stuff, and he called me the N-word, and I just kept walking because I just didn't feel like it was necessary to go over there.
So being a victim of racial profiling, do you think personally these topics connect to police brutality?
Oh, absolutely. I think that, obviously there's good cops, there's bad cops, but police brutality is an issue, and it's obviously, aimed at African American males from 18 to 26, and you just see it all over the news. You see lots of videos of people actually having evidence, that they're not doing anything wrong, and the cops will abuse them or hurt them or stuff like that, and it's just wrong, and I'm not saying that, all cops aren't good or bad. I'm just saying, there's good cops, there's bad cops, and it just needs to stop because, we're all human, and we all bleed the same blood, same color, and it's just not right to go after one race for, no reason.
Do you think a difference is being made in our community?
I mean, to this day, I see a lot of people trying to change it. Like, I see a lot of rap and music artists actually going out of their way to involve their hip hop on the topics that are, being exposed for like police brutality and violence and all that stuff for African Americans themselves, because obviously, the Black Lives Matter movement and all that stuff has impacted a lot of African Americans today, and obviously the hip hop and the rap that is being put out there today, the lyrics that are being produced are all about police brutality and stop killing African American lives, stuff like that, which is very powerful and makes the music actually like really good to listen to, and you just kind of think about it.
Okay, that will be it for today.
Hello, my name is Courtney Ballard and I am 21 years old and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I think that discrimination is something that is awful. It's damaging. It can cause long-term damage, and it's something that happens very often. It can show up in many different shapes and forms. Discrimination in the workplace. It could be at home. It could be at school, depending on all different kinds of statuses, such as race, gender, age, ability. There's so much, and I think that this is something that isn't talked about enough. And I think the more that we talk about it, the more we can start to move in the right direction for change.
Hi, my name is Ariel Russell. I'm 22 and I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. I'd have to say that when I see discrimination worldwide or even on campus, it's just heartbreaking because it still happens, and I've experienced a lot of stuff myself, being an African American student, female, and it's just a lot of things that people think that they can say and do to others, and it's not okay, and it just really sucks. I think police brutality is just a common example of what discrimination is. You see innocent African American people or minorities just being taunted, or their lives are taken just because of the color of their skin, and it's just heartbreaking because it just seems that minorities don't really have to do anything, and they can literally just be taken like that. And I have been a victim of racial profiling and discrimination with multiple jobs, in-class activities, and even when I go to Alabama and visit my family, I go through that a lot. So it's just not okay, and I just really wish that people would take a stand for others when they see it happening.